There's this young lady I just saw on here. I do have compassion for her and love. I've been pondering my own issues for a little while now. Um, my mom died last year. There's a multitude of things that I roll over in my mind, and even though today is Valentine's Day, this is the day she went into the hospital, and on the 19th she stopped breathing. I'm dealing with a lot of things, and like internal things, on top of dealing with like real life. A lot of stuff was happening at the same time as this experience I was dealing with. The person that I considered my partner was doing quite a few things behind my back, yet they weren't quite behind my back. I was having very vivid dreams. See, I loved him in a way, and I understood that we need to be patient and good. And as I was having these dreams, I was finding myself in these spaces, and I finally had come to the realization that all I had to do was, I'm going to say, be good, but all I had to do was not be mean to him. And I had grown up in this space that it was justified for me to say over and over and over again what the issues were, and then you find out, well, you're not healed if you're bringing it up all the time, so you want to do these things. But the truth is that bringing them up over and over and over again over time creates this other thing. It creates damage, especially if someone feels bad for what they've done, and it creates a layer and a layer and a layer. And I can't be the only one, because I know what it's like to be in a different relationship where someone's verbally assaulting you because you're not like this person, you're not like that, or they don't like you because they like this person better, but they don't have the cognitive, or they're abusive, or whatever the case may be, okay? But in this particular case, I knew I had to stop, because the questions I was asking were so internal. I was in this path. I was seeing where my answers were coming, and I could see them very clearly. There's this thing that exists outside of all religion and creed that belongs to no man, because it is no man indeed. It is everywhere, it is all, it is everything. We want to define it and give it a name, but it has no name indeed. Has no name indeed. We put it in a religion, we put it in a thing, we put it in a creed, and all of these things were meant to control thee. Are we in expression? Yes, but the expression is dimmed indeed. There are things that you can see and become that thing. The reason I'm choosing to say these things because I just watched this girl hurting and breaking in a thing. When you're seeking, the reason you need balance is because the things out here that were created, okay, for whatever purpose, good, technical evil, technical good, they're entity, okay? There's some sort of entity that you're not supposed to worship at all. who we are and how we live our lives was never supposed to be under a thumb, okay? I've been seeking my experience and my opportunity and my gift, that I know that your body is muscle memory and a gift. It's mind, but it's muscle memory. Like there's so many things that'll be like it's this, that, or whatever, but it's like this moment in time that your body remembers. And I feel it creeping on. I can feel it. I know it's there. It doesn't mean I'm crazy. It doesn't mean any of these negative things. What it is that I'm coming towards a moment of time that was my worst and most prolific moment of my life. The most powerful moment that I'd ever experienced in my life. And the most painful. The purity is like when you have a baby naturally, and then when the baby comes out and the contractions stop in that split second where it's all love. That really exists. And can exist for a long time, if not forever. But because it's divine. The God and goddess culture come from us having a lack understanding, but also a divine understanding that we are God. That's all that's about. And it's become a religion. It's become a thing. It's become a turbulent thing. The greatest thing about autism is that I know it. I see it. And I do because I want to know the answer. I want to know what it is. And as long as I don't stop, I'll find it. And sometimes you gotta stop. Sometimes you gotta quit going down that rabbit hole. Sometimes you cannot look at it anymore. And you have to have the balance to be able to do that. And you won't have it if you don't practice it. I watched a girl in a breaking moment in her video, and I saw that she posted it. She posted that moment where you're in like this thing, and what you need to do is be still. What you need to do is stop seeking and searching and be in a restful state and be still. You have to take care of your body. Your body is an entity. It is an objectable thing that absorbs all of this stuff that you would not feel, you would not be thinking if you were still. And I am not encouraging you to do anything negative. I am only encouraging something good. There are things that will break you in this world, and they will be so fucking painful. But if you do not be still, you will feel all the reverberations fill. And you're not meant to be there still, like all of the fill, all of the time. You can't. You can't. You have to be still and allow and be present, be in the moment. Don't seek anymore. Be still.